Do you think you finally want to start investing, but you really don't want to put your money into fossil fuel companies or weapons manufacturers? Did you know that you can actually invest in index funds and exclude those? That's something I do. Hi, I'm Angela, one half of Women's Personal Finance, aka Money Without the Grind, the Bros, or the Bullshit. And in my Roth IRA, my biggest holding is ESGV, which specifically is an ESG fund that excludes fossil fuel companies and weapons manufacturers, tobacco, alcohol, and some others as well. While it does have some of the large companies that you're used to seeing, it does exclude sectors that I really want to exclude. Is it perfect? Not by any stretch. Is it better? Yes. And you might be wondering why I invest in the stock market at all if I'm not super happy with this whole capitalist system in the first place. The thing is, it's the system we have right now, and the best way you can personally push back against the system beyond spending less, consuming less, is having a financial foundation that allows you to opt out from the worst stuff. You don't have to work in an industry that is actively harming the planet, actively harming people. If you have financial stability, you can opt out, you can say no, you can push back without the fear of losing your job and not knowing where you're going to pay your bills for the next month. So the more you can be financially secure, the more that you can use your voice and be loud. And investing is part of that. When you are secure, you can show up in a much louder, more confident way. So invest your money, opt out of the systems that you don't want to be a part of. And if somehow we end up with a better world where we finally get to this anti-capitalist utopia that, I don't know, we'll see. Utopia might not be possible. But if we get to a place of collapse, either good or bad, and money doesn't matter anymore, then we haven't really lost out by investing. If we are still under capitalism in another 30 years and it's time to retire, then you want to make sure that you're okay and that you can retire. So, best case scenario, we end up in a system where it doesn't matter and we are in a more equitable, good place for everyone. But you know what? Maybe not worst case, but status quo case, we're still under capitalism. You still want to be able to retire and not be working at Walmart when you're 80.